Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Wow, this really is great price action that we are seeing from Telcoin. I've got some very important charts that I want to share with you, indicating that, you know what, the moment that we've all been waiting for probably is finally here, right? I'll obviously show you some of my trades that I've been taking. Remember, I was talking about a trade all week, I think beginning Sunday last week or something like that, saying that, you know what, we want to be entering a long position. You can see I was sharing some of the profits in the Discord group and telling people what I was going to do with that trade. The chart is looking safe, and of course I think the best is yet to come. Before we continue, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for Telcoin updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. The YouTube algorithm for Telcoin really isn't the best right now, so yeah, please help me with that. Let's go ahead and make noise for the algorithm. We need this. We need a lot of people to know that, you know what, there is an opportunity to make money right there. Let me also encourage you to subscribe, because I do TA on Telcoin and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Without me further ado, let's get back into the price section. Let's start here with the volume. At the beginning of the week, we're only trading 2 million. Right now, we're up as high as 28 million. I think this is a great improvement. Again, this is not really the greatest of volumes that we can ever have, but I'll show you something that is indicating that, you know what, things may actually be changing forever here for Telcoin. But stick with me until the very end, as I'll show you that. So immediate short term, on the daily time frame, we were looking at this symmetrical triangle, saying that this is very much bullish. And of course, if you want to be measuring the measured move price target here, you're looking at this pole right there, and then you compare with this pennant. So you go up like this, you can see that we have met that target. So because of this, I've already taken out a little bit of profits. I'm not closing the entire position, because I think that we still have got a long way to go right there, right? For instance, I mean, if we take reference of the top of 2021, right, until the bottom here of the bear market, you can see that we haven't even touched the first Fibonacci retracement level, which is right around 15 cents. So I think that, yeah, we still have got more juice to go towards the upside. However, if you're in a trade, you probably want to start de-risking. That's why I was taking some chips off of the table, just in case that we don't necessarily go there directly, right? Because the chart may store a little bit, and eventually it pushes towards the upside. More of my price targets later in this video. Stick with me once again, but I wanted to say that I'm getting much more confident and much more comfortable with this breakout, because we are beginning to see volume coming in nice and easy. You can see here that we had formed a very nice range right there for the last 70 days or something like that. A clear breakaway is really what we needed, and that's what we are getting right at this point. I think you have a great understanding of what is happening immediate short term. I'll come back there once again, but for now, let me just go ahead and talk about my long-term perspective of this price chart, because we can see that you know, Telcoin is not new. It has been there in the market since 2018 or 2017 maybe. What is clear to me is that history is very much repeating itself. I mean, take a look at this whole kind of flattening out that we see. This is also the same thing that we pretty much see right here as well. And it seems like we are beginning to show some signs of life to push towards the upside, and you can see also the same thing as the current price section right now. I mentioned a little bit about the volume, saying that we didn't have much volume up until maybe today, which is like towards $28 million. Yeah, this was also the same story in 2021 before we had this huge bump towards the upside. If we come to where the chart is today, we are seeing those early signs of volume starting to build up, and we're also seeing pretty much, you know, the kind of price action that we were seeing back in that rally. So in as much as maybe history is not repeating, there is some rhyming that is happening right then. I'm expecting a huge volatile push towards the upside. Yeah, in those moments, we're going to be seeing pullbacks every now and then. It's not like we're going to be going up in a straight line, but I would say that it's pretty much, I mean, a straight line, because take a look at this whole bull run that we had in 2021, right? From the moment things started really getting heated, you were pumping here in a space of 42 days. Should we start doing something like that? We are looking at picking right around, maybe we can say March, towards the tail end of March, or maybe beginning of April, which, to be honest with you, is very much in line with what we have seen with other, you know, cryptocurrency cycles. So this chart is very much relevant. I like this actually, but I was also taking a look at the market, kept trying to say, okay, is there anything else that we can figure out, saying that we are doing pretty much what we were doing back in 2021. I was looking at the RSI here on the weekly time frame, and you can see that, yeah, things really started getting heated once you were crossing the 70 mark here on the weekly time frame. Again, on the RSI, actually, I'm saying weekly time frame, it should be monthly time frame, but we're also seeing that we have pretty much the same thing happening today, right? So in this month, we have, for the first time since 2021, been able to get above the 70 mark on the RSI on the monthly time frame. That's really a good sign for me. If we happen to close this monthly higher, than 70 on the RSI, I think it's game on, really. And a lot of people are going to be rich. I mean, I can congratulate you already. One of the things that I was seeing and can actually be a catalyst for this price action to really whip towards the upside is the fact that it's under the made in USA category. So what is going to happen here is that if this narrative really starts taking off, Telcoin is going to be one of the beneficiaries. And you can see today, it's actually the one that is leading all this like category. So that's good because obviously it means more eyeballs, right? You can see like in the last 7 days, I should be saying, we have done 82%. That's really, really good. I hope we keep that momentum and the volume, really an important metric. We need to see this really start creeping up towards the upside, just as we were seeing in 2021. And in less than no time, we're going to be seeing an amazing bull run, in my opinion. I really look at this chart and I see a very clear Wyckoff accumulation pattern here. Let me talk a little bit about my long-term price predictions for Telcoin. And I like to make use of Fibonacci retracement tools because they really are very reliable and they haven't let me down a lot. I mean, so what we are looking at here are levels in which we can reach and potential take profits. This is where most of the traders are looking at, to be honest with you, right? So the first thing that we are noticing is that we are still stuck under big retracement levels. I think that once we get to something like the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, which is right around here, maybe 4 cents, we can say 4. The range between 4 cents and 5 cents is a very good area to be taking profits, at least for me, because I know that these retracement levels can actually be very much critical in trying to determine whether the chart is going to fail to set a new all-time high and come back once again, or going to be shooting towards the upside once again, right? So in a scenario in which we break something like 4 cents, 5 cents, I think I'm going to be looking forward to something like 10 cents here for Telcoin, which is really a good price target for me. But the best that I can think about for now is somewhere right around 27 cents, 25, 27 cents. I think it's really a good area too, which is the maximum Fibonacci retracement level, right? The full Fibonacci retracement level. Of course, I know some people have got like very high price targets as high as $1 and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe that can be justified because if you consider the same strategy that I was applying using Fibonacci retracement tools, right? You can see that, yeah, this chart, for example, was exceeding the 4.236, the full Fibonacci retracement level. So it was even going higher than that. Is there a possibility of Telcoin doing something like that? 100%. It's very much possible. But I will stick to, a little bit of conservatism here because I want to make sure that I'm a winner in this bull market, right? So this is where we are right now, I think, and I hope that you understand the whole picture. Let me also just add to this. Yes, long term, we're looking for this thing to pump very much strongly, but short term, they're going to be pullbacks every now and then. A good example of that, you see here, we have been in a range for like 70 something days. Ranges are usually back tested. I don't know when exactly this is going to be retested, but I would just say, right, there is a big possibility that we come back right around something like, 0.008. And then from there, we can even continue pumping once again. If you want to see an example of something like this in real life, I would go and refer you to the OM USDT chart. And you can see that, yes, we were having this trading range. We had a massive breakout of that, a very violent back test here. And then, of course, we are still looking to push towards the upside. So, yeah, these are minor details, obviously, in the immediate short term, but they may actually, discourage a lot of people because when pullbacks of this magnitude happen, I mean, let's just imagine, right? It's happening right around 1.2 cents, right? All the way to something like 0.008. That's something like a 40% drop. Regular normies cannot handle this, but I think you have a clear picture of where this whole thing is going. So maybe a 40% drawdown has got nothing on you. I hope you understand where exactly I'm coming from. I want to thank you so much for watching the video. And then, of course, if you could please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family. And then if you want to be taking trades with me, feel free to join the private Discord group via Patreon. And we can trade together just as we were trading this latest trade on Telcoin. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.